Hey everyone, I thought I would make this video for people who are away and also for reviewing and revising for your upcoming test. So I'll just upload a couple videos about the mapping and data skills, just going through the PowerPoint and the worksheet. So first, what's in a map? We've been saying the word bolts, which stands for a border, an orientation, a legend, a title, a scale, and a source. So a border is used to define and limit the area. The orientation shows the direction of the map. Now this will usually be a north arrow pointing north on the map. A legend, which is also called a key, which will show you what symbols are used and what's actually on the map. A title, which is important for telling us what the map actually is. A scale to show distance and the size of the area covered on the map, and the source of the map. So if we look at this one, we can see it has a border around here, an orientation, this arrow pointing north, a legend or a key which shows us what's in the map, a title, Wilbury Town map, our scale down here, and our source, which is the key skills textbook. Now in your legend or key on a map will be map symbols, and there are three different types of map symbols. We have point symbols, which will show things like hospitals. We have area symbols, which will show things like parks, national parks, golf courses, anything that's a big area of land, and line symbols, which will show things like roads and railways. So if we go back to our map, we can see here that we have some point symbols such as the male and female toilet, the picnic area, the disabled access, the hospital, the church, and we also have some line symbols such as the sealed road, which is this one, and the unsealed road. Now an important part of a map is using it to find places. So what we do with our map is that we use an alphanumeric grid system, which is letters up the top or bottom of the page and numbers down the side or the bottom of the page, which we can see along here, A, B, C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, 4. This pretty much allows us to locate things easily on the map. Now on the first page of your worksheet you can see a few questions. Name 2 point symbols that are used on the map. So it's your job just to look at the map and find what the point symbols are. So you know that the point symbols are the male and female toilet, the picnic area, the disabled access, the hospital, the church. Question 2 asks you to name 2 line symbols on the map. So again, you look at your key or your legend and you see that the line symbols are a sealed road and an unsealed road. Question 3 asks you to give one example of colour used to show a feature. So again, you come back to your map and you can see that blue is used to show the colour of Wilbury Creek. So your answer to that would be blue used to show water or Wilbury Creek. Question 4 asks, what do the map symbols tell you about the road to Enfield Hill? So we come to our map and we find Enfield Hill here. That's the road, and we look at these 2 symbols. We come down to our scale, our key, and we can see that the road to Enfield Hill is a slippery road and a steep climb. So your answer to question 4 would be the map symbols tell us that the road to Enfield Hill is slippery and steep. Now question 5 asks you to make a list of all the features shown by symbols in D2. So using our alphanumeric system, we find D, we come down until we get to 2, and we can see the symbols here are the picnic area, the male and female toilet, and the disabled access. Now question 6 asks us to name the building located in B2. So again, what we do is we come over to B, we find B, and we scroll down to 2, and we can see that the building is the hospital. Question 7 asks you to give the grid reference for the information centre. So again, what we do is we find the information centre, which is here. We go down, so we can see it's in C, and we go across. So the answer to that one would be C2. Question 8 asks what type of road can be found in C4. So what we do again is we find C, and we find 4. And what sort of road is that? We come to our key or our legend, and we can see that the road in C4 is an unsealed road. So that's just some of the basic things about map symbols and the alphanumeric system.